It's been a really weird gambling year for the NFL, which is probably why I benefited too. Is like, people that have been following the league are kind of in the same boat as people that maybe have just started betting on it, is because this year has just been random. There's like even guys like Damshek, who's watched this league and can tell you about plays and games from 1991, are still in the same boat when like you got Mason Rudolph and Jake Browning like facing up in a pivotal playoff matchup, right? Yeah. It's just been bizarre in that sense. I think with the fourth down stuff too, we're starting to see more extremes in game scores. Another plug here for another great resource I have is Kevin Cole's Unexpected Points newsletter. He does a lot of stuff with adding EPA value to like decision making and turnovers in terms of down distance and game state. And fourth down conversions are huge swings in like win probability and expected points added. When you get these teams that are like aggressively going for it and they go 0 for 3, it makes games like look crazier than they actually might have been if we saw them, 10 years ago when everybody was more traditionally putting on 4th and 2 and all that kind of stuff. So I think there's a lot of elements that have like produced this like really random chaotic season that we're seeing.
I think that random chaotic season isn't just across the entire league. It's basically all 32 teams. And I think that's another challenge that you have to accept as a gambler. Like if you get locked into the way you think about a team in week 8 or 9 or 10 after you see the first half of the season and you haven't reevaluated them at this point, almost no team is who they were 6 weeks ago. Yeah. Like there are certain years in the NFL where we have juggernauts, right? We have got like teams that just run through the league and who they are in week 1 resembles who they are in week 17. We have doormats that are the same way, but it seems like a lot more than in typical seasons. Every single team is going through individual micro swings that if you lock into one way you think about them without reevaluating that, you're going to get yourself burned.